just give you a breakdown of how we're going to do things here today. Our owner, Dan Newman, will get up and say a few words. And after Dan Newman says his piece, he'll introduce our new head coach. Our new head coach will then have an opening statement, take some questions from you all, and then we'll break off with one-on-one interviews. And I know our new head coach will then walk around after that and shake some hands and get to know the great fans that we have at New Orleans VooDoo. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, our owner, Dan Newman.
I'm going to take the lukewarm applause as the 3 and 15 season. Next time we'll be a little more rowdy. This is a special day for us for a lot of reasons. Change sometimes is not good, and you don't plan it, and sometimes it happens, and it's inevitable. In this case, our change is really good. And we are excited to, as we promised you at the end of the 2011 season, that we would bring an experienced AFL head coach to the VooDoo that New Orleans would be proud of, that could make this thing what it should be and take us to the next level. And I told our coach he really wouldn't have to do a whole lot to improve. I mean, if he wins 4 games, come on, that's an improvement. But we've got great expectations, and for just cause, because the gentleman who has agreed to take us to the next level and make the changes that we need to get us there has a very proven track record at doing just that. He just finished a season in which his team in Orlando, the Predators, went 11-7, went to the playoffs, lost in the crowd of the AFL, and the things that have gone on the last year is the fact that last year they missed a field goal by inches, feet, whatever, that would have put them in the championship game instead of Tampa Bay. And he has proven himself over and over again in the Arena Football League. He has one of those really nice big rings with him that he earned. He's got the right to wear a couple more of those, but he's a former quarterback in the AFL, lots of experience, has an Arena Bowl championship ring on today. I want everybody to feel free to take a look at it, because we want a lot of people in this room to have that same opportunity next year to wear a VooDoo Arena Bowl championship ring. His wife is here with us, and we spent a lot of time together today. She is a great person. They are both very excited about New Orleans. They're like the rest of us. We just love being here. And they've got really good experiences when they've been here in New Orleans, and we want to make sure they have lots of good ones going forward. We are excited to have for us, for you, the new head coach of the New Orleans VooDoo, and I want to welcome him, as you will, Pat O'Hara.
It's been a whirlwind week, but it's been a good one. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Dan Newman. I want to thank Mr. Dan Newman. Called me Monday night. There's a lot of people that wanted this job, because it's a job that people want for a lot of reasons. The city, number one, the division, the Southern Division, and the opportunity and the fertile grounds of that type of athletes in this corner of the world that are available to us. I want to thank Mr. John Norris, who's been a colleague of mine throughout the Arena League. I think John's actually been in it longer than me. I think 17 years I've been in it. John's probably been in it close to 20. John is an excellent coach, and even becoming maybe even a better general manager. So I'm excited to work with John side by side. Guys that really love the game. I love the game. This is my 17th year in the game. In 1995, I got a phone call. The internet wasn't that big. I got a letter in the mail from the Orlando Predators. And I was living in San Diego and had a couple stints in the NFL, and this phone call stopped. And I said, why not let me go play a little bit of this crazy game called Arena Football. And in 1995, I went to Orlando, and I fell in love with it. Like a lot of you that are here, some of the fans that are here, you love this game. I love this game. In 1995, we went to the Arena Bowl. We went to the Arena Bowl again in 98. We won the championship. We went to the Arena Bowl again in 99. We lost. We went in 2000. We won it. And throughout my travels, I've always been associated with winning great teams and got to play on 5 Arena Bowl type teams. And we were able to win 3 of those games. And I felt that along the road as a player, kind of learn the nuances of what it takes, what kind of people you have to have, what kind of support you have to have. You got to have, number one, you got to have the right athletes. We all know that. But you got to have the chemistry in the locker room. It's huge, especially now this year. It's an 18-game schedule this past season. It's a haul. That's the first time that our league has had to do that. That no North American teams play 18-game schedules except for the CFL. A lot of us haven't played up there. It's an 18-game schedule. It's a long haul. And those are types of things with players. We not only have to have the right people, we have to have the right chemistry. And that's something when we start evaluating, and that's something that I've done as head coach, is I'm the personnel guy. I thought we brought pretty good people in Orlando, and that's why we had the success we did the last 2 years. And I'm ready for this new challenge. I'm excited. I'm excited to dive right in. And one of the reasons I'm really excited, and I mean this, is that from an outsider, someone that's not from New Orleans, over the past 5 or 6 years, I've come to admire people that are from New Orleans and live here. The types of adversity that the people have faced and still want to be here. Those are the kind of people I want in my foxhole with me. Those are the kind of people that I want on my football team. But the people of New Orleans, you know, I admire you. And my wife and I, we talked about over the last week. It's been a crazy week. We've talked a lot about that. We talked about the community that we're going to be diving into, and we want to be a part of, and to bring success back to the program like it's deserved. 315 is unacceptable, and that's got to change. And it starts in the off-season with personnel. And I don't take lightly this opportunity I've been given. I feel honored to have this opportunity. Things happen for a reason. We were just talking about it in the car, Dan. Things happen for a reason, and I know I'm here for a reason. And I know my wife's here for a reason. And as I stand up here, I feel like we're going to play next week. I'm excited. I'm getting all fired up. But we got a lot of work to do in the off-season to get that done. But again, the people of New Orleans are the ones I want to get to know, get close to, and embrace you, and hopefully you embrace us as we go on this journey together. And I feel the excitement of what it can be, and how great will it feel to line up at home in that arena in the graveyard in 6 months from now and crank it back up and get that win at home. I mean, come on, let's do it, right? I'm honored to be here, and I'm so thankful. Dan, again, thank you so much. John, thank you so much. Brandon, I think we're going to have fun working together. And I'm here for some questions now. I'm here for some sidebar questions, whatever y'all need. I'm a communicator and a hands-on guy, and like to reach out to our fans and the media. That's what it's all about here. So if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer. Hopefully, sometimes you stand up here and you don't ask any questions. Just one-on-ones. Okay, Brandon. I dropped the ball there. But thank you so much. I see a couple familiar faces here too that good to see there in the back. So I do have some people in support here that we already know here in New Orleans. Thank you so much. So glad to be here and ready to get this thing cranked back up. Thank you so much.